Hey, what's going on, man? GooseSports here, man. Got a video for you recapping the Saints and the Panthers. As the Saints were victorious today, 47-10. As the Saints haven't scored this many points ever in the opening game in their franchise history. Never did it under Sean Payton. So I know it was the Panthers. I know the Panthers are not going to be a good team this year, but the Saints did what they had to do. They didn't pussyfoot around. They didn't, win, 27-20 or they this game with this they put their foot down the whole game as Derek Carr threw 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He threw for 200 yards. And the Saints ran the ball really, really well today. I mean, they ran it 37 times, threw it 24. So I like that ratio, pass to run ratio. Saints ran the ball for 180 total yards, 4.9 yards per rush. And Alvin Kamara had 83 yards rushing. He also had 27 yards receiving. So, he was Alvin Kamara had a good day today. All-purpose yards. Also had 1 touchdown, a rushing touchdown. Jamal Williams also had a rushing touchdown for the Saints. He got his touchdown early this year. Last year, he took him to the last play of the game to get his rushing touchdown. So hats off to him. But the play calling was really, really good today for Clint Kubiak. Something we haven't seen since Sean Payton was here. Just the innovative play calls, getting the ball to your playmakers, running the ball on first down, getting 5-6 yards on first down, getting predictable play calls on second and third down. Second and short, third and short. You're more predictable. You're not predictable. So I'm trying to say is you're not predictable on second and short, third and short. Last year with Carmichael, when you're third and long, you're predictable. They know what you're going to throw. So it was a good job by Clint Kubiak to. Like I said, I know it's the Panthers. I know they're bad. I know they're a bad football team, but the Saints did what you're supposed to do against a bad football team as they win 47-10. Bryce Young looked pretty horrible. Threw 2 interceptions. He was 13 for 30 for 161. Bryce Young, he got sacked a few times, maybe 3-4 times. He got sacked. Alontae Taylor had 3 sacks from the corner from the the defensive back position. So that was first time ever as a defensive back has had 3 sacks in one game. So good job by Dennis Allen and the defensive crew to get some pressure on the quarterback, and it really made Bryce Young they made him he struggled all game. A lot of pressure. The run defense was really good for the Saints. Only 58 yards rushing, giving up 2.9 yards per rush. That's getting done defensively. The only thing I would probably want to nitpick about was the penalties. The penalties. We did have a muff punt late in the game, but it wasn't Shaheed. But still, Wilson's got to make that catch. But the penalties, I think we had 10 penalties for 95 yards. Carolina only had 6 penalties. So if I'm going to nitpick about anything in this game, it's probably going to be the penalties. That's got to get cleaned up. We had some personal foul calls. We had some holding calls that took away some runs. So that's got to get cleaned up. Can't have 10 penalties going on the road against Dallas next week. Otherwise, we'll lose that game. But Derek Carr played well. Alvin Kamara looked different, a lot different than he did past several seasons. Maybe it's the play calling. Had he play calling? I can't recall the last time Kamara had over 100 yards, all-purpose yards. It just I know it's happened, but it just seemed like it just hasn't happened much. And we did it in the first game. So we'll see what happens next week. Got to go to Dallas. That's gonna be a tough game. But the Saints win 47-10. They're 1-0. Carolina's 0-1. Atlanta's 0-1, and Tampa's playing the late game. So maybe the Saints will be in first place all by themselves after week 1. We'll see. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Who dat?